the early part of my career was exclusively strategic buyers. And I think one of the big game changers in the industry has been that roughly 10 years ago. So we sold a company to Thoma Bravo in 2015. That was our first deal with a private equity. So it's been 11 years now. Maybe we're not the first ones, but we're probably not that many deals before that, right? So it's been like a bit more than maybe 12, 13 years that there's a substantial part of European tech companies that get sold to private equity sponsors. And it's really a game changer because you will only find 2 or 3 logical buyers for your business, right? And one has just lost the CEO, the other one had a bad quarter, and you're stuck with one buyer, and it's really difficult to get a good deal done. If you can sell to the private equity industry, they're in the business of being interested, right? And if your company has a good financial performance, the right scale, and is in an attractive segment, you will easily find 5 or 6 funds that are interested, and then you can run a competitive process. And maybe it's one of the funds, maybe it's one of the strategics that will buy. But it really lubricates the exit process and gives you so many more options and much more predictability in the exit process. So it's a real game changer. So in recent years, I would say an increasingly large part of our portfolio is being sold to private equity firms, sometimes as add-ons to their broader portfolios, sometimes as a platform company. Strategic buyers remain very important, and it remains very important to sell to US strategic buyers, right? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, European firms are not very acquisitive. The mindset is much more not invented here. And I had a number of companies that I thought were absolutely logical to be sold to Infineon, and it was always Broadcom who bought them. I don't know why that happened, but it's just a different mindset.